if you identify yourself as a divine counterpart in a twin flame connection, have a soulmate, or in a love situation where you are currently heartbroken, disappointed, or a general reading in particular where in life you have something that you love, you want, you are sure that you've got this message from the universe or God or source that this is meant for you. You gave it a go, and for some reason you are disappointed, you are heartbroken, then this message is for you. But I will be focusing on the twin flame connection because it's quite difficult to ignore that this is a twin flame connection. Looking at the runes, looking at the Venus, looking at the lover. So this is obviously a twin flame connection. And there's so much that spirit wants to get out to you regarding this. And depending on what stage of this drama you're in, there is something for you here. I do know, I can see that you are moved by love. I see you as someone who is described as love. You give, you show, you're vulnerable sometimes, most times actually. And you are also connected to your intuition. So there's just something about this connection that feels very divine, that feel led by the universe. And there's just, this magnetic pull towards this person. But as of now, the current energy is you found yourself in a situation where you expected that this person was going to take the lead. You opened up and said, okay, maybe you reached out, you couldn't hold it anymore because you're feeling a bit stuck. And for some reason, this person didn't give you the response that you think you deserve. Because you're like, this response, it's not necessarily to be in this connection, but it's necessary for me to know whether I'm moving forward or staying there. But this person kind of like chickened out when I say so, instead of acting like the lion. So I feel like you then feel like this connection doesn't seem to be moving forward, rather it's moving backward, and you're ready to pack your bags and leave, even though a part of you is telling you that you might be missing out on something good. Well, I think it's you that you're the something good that is being missed out, if I must say. You're feeling a bit down, you're feeling a bit broken-hearted, and it's like you're not content at where you are. And maybe there's too much on your mind. Maybe there is this part of you that won't really let go. So I do feel that one of the reason for this energy is I feel like there's just too much, so to say, too much. You may say, well, Catherine, it's not too much because I am really trying to balance my giving. Yes, I admit, but life is about trying to balance. Sometimes we go extreme. Some of you in this connection actually lashed out, like really lashed out, and you kind of like held up, because of this disappointment or continuous disappointment, you close the possibility of anything even happening. And spirit is just this wave of emotions that is going through you, is just spirit trying to tell you to open up to any possibility. Because sometimes when we close ourselves too much, it's actually because we are extreme at the other energy, and then we are not open to possibilities. We are restricting what the universe can do, what your angels can do, what God can do, So right now you may feel that you're tied down. You may feel like you're stuck, but you're not. This is actually going to be the catalyst for the change. This is a time where you're coming to understand the power of you, your power. There is so much happening that you don't understand. And with time, Spirit's saying that even there might be some misunderstanding, because the truth is the universe doesn't take sides. So as you're going through this, your person is also going through the same cycle of learning what matters the most. What is the priority? You are learning to prioritize yourself, but at the same time being open to change. You are also learning to, because I like to focus on your energy, you're learning to understand yourself, because I feel that if you're in a divine counterpart relationship, there is much more to you than what we see. I feel that most times, most people that are in that type of relationship, there's just something you're meant to do here. And the more you keep looking outward, the more distracted you are. So Spirit is saying that you're learning about patience. You're learning how to believe in something, but at the same time, putting your eyes away from it. It's like you're trying to reach out for something when you actually have so much already cracked open for you. So for some of you, this is the period where after you go through this change, you will meet your soulmate. For some of you, and that just all depends on one's paths. But for some of you, there's going to be a change in terms of the other person's growth. But I always don't like to focus on that, because at the end of the day, our journey is the most important, and we can't, no matter how it goes, we'll end up being better. There are three possibilities for this. There is always the possibility that your twin flame is going to grow, and there would be a reunion. There's a possibility that, that's not going to happen, but you are going to grow and you're going to choose yourself, and you're going to meet your soulmates. There's also a possibility that you keep going in circles, because I have seen people who keep going in circles and eventually get it right, but everything is it's all a journey. It's all a growth. So it's just, it depends on your and for, if you're in this, if you happen to have seen this reading, then I am sure that you're not going in circles. So the Algi's vision in reversed, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it well, is actually, it was in reverse actually talking about you feeling in this period of vulnerability, actually getting to understand the importance of divine timing. This is a time for you to embrace this in between, because usually when we are in this journey to reunion, this journey to growth, to soul growth, whatever it is, this is a time where you begin to look inward and you begin to see what you are capable of achieving. This is a time for the conversation, and this is the time for you to look beyond just the foundational aspect of what to eat, what to love, because I these things are very important, but you come to understand that they've already been taken care of, and these things have been ordained already. Well, yes, and yeah, there is so much more at work than you can see, looking out on your behalf. So this is the period for you to stay grounded, looking at the here and now, and not miss these opportunities. Because one of the things that causes the delay of this journey is because we get so distracted rather than facing the here and now, rather than being practical at the opportunities that are available for you. Where did I see? Oh yeah, it was in this energy, because I see like it's like there's just so much of you to explore right now. And this is the time that you need to actually find this thing out. Find out what you need now. And because after this, you're getting this Leo energy coming in. And this is about this is an advice. This is also the guidance, and I also see it as nearest future. So Spirit is saying that because we manifest the energy that we present. Have this new beginning energy. Many of you are looking back at how this person has offended you, how you're a victim of life in particular, and this is a new season, and Spirit is saying you need the right energy. You need to let go of some of these things and look out for what Spirit has in store for you. For some of you, someone new, that's okay, but don't I really don't want this. I feel like Spirit is saying, don't get this attitude of giving up. No, it's like, I'm open to what the universe wants, because many of you will meet your soulmates and you will still get the twin flame reunion, and you have to choose. I do feel that you just be open. Many of you are going to find connections. It could even be a love interest who is going to be very useful for your career long run. So this is very important. And this is saying that there's a strategy that Spirit wants you to embrace. And this is about receiving from like the Father, getting this energy of knowing your worth, knowing the fact that you need stability, but not desperation. Because there was a scroll, okay, there was a scroll, a charm of, okay, yeah, I think this is, no, it wasn't the charm, this was the charm, a squirrel. So this is about, it's not about jumping, upping from one place to the other. It's not about speed. Many of you are making mistakes because you want it now rather than enjoying this journey. And this is about you coming to this place where the divine will is happening. You're receiving and you're giving. This is about balance in action. Sometimes maybe you've overacted. Yeah, I've noticed. And that's what's causing this chasing runner energy. This is about, and for some of you, you might get to be in this position where you allow this person chase. Because when you keep quiet sometimes and listen and observe, you can learn. You can know whether this is a karmic twin flame. You can know whether this is it. And this is when whatever miscommunication was here, you will get to find out and understand where the mistake is. But it's not just your own journey. I think it's really interesting. I feel this energy, but I can't really describe it because I'm seeing balance again. Yeah, balancing polarities, giving too much. This is 2 females and 1 male. So I guess it's the fact that we were not giving this divine feminine energy. Just some of you might even have to pretend that you're not interested, and this isn't because you're angry, and because the Leo is also coming from this fun playfulness, because you don't take anything personal again, because you're not a victim of life. And that's how you get to really know. That's how you get to really get this message and know whether this is karmic, whether this is real. Because I can't tell you if this is karmic. I can't tell you if this is your soulmate. But you're going to know when you listen. Get busy. You're beyond the aspect of trying to get your basic need. You are much more. You are divine. This will get whoever needs to make that decision rather than being the 2 of swords energy, of not making this decision. And it would also move you from this 2 of swords of not knowing whether you should move forward or move backward, or whether this is an illusion. Listen, this is the time for you to joyfully, playfully, but yet there's going to be transformation. Let this lead. Just leave trail. This reminds me of this fairy tale of where crumbs, trails of food was being left on the way to lead them to where they needed to. So they can find their way home. I'm not sure whether it was to find their way home or was a trap, because I'm mixing the 3 pigs story. If you remember this fairy tale, I'm trying to, and you can drop a comment, and you could drop a comment. Yes, so in this journey, you'd have found a lot of things on the way that's going to actually lead you to this way, because the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving, but it's solid, it's practical, it's reality, it's manifestation. Sing your song. Be like this, the siren in the positive side. I love the siren, but so many bad raps have been given for the sirens anyway. So it's like, sing your song and you will attract your own tribe. Just keep enjoying this journey. There's rainbows. I see lots of colors. Find out what you can do. There's nothing that is happening by accidents. Try, fail, you get there, because the most difficult part of this situation is over. So to wrap it up, you're in this disappointment energy. It's trust me, it's not by accident. It's for you to come to understand your value. Somebody else or your own, whether it's the twin flame, whether it's your soulmate, is going through this transformation at this moment, and you're going to learn to understand the importance of trusting in the universe. You're finding out a lot about yourself. You're finding out that all of your needs are being taken care of, and you're going to move to this balanced energy because you've come to understand your self-worth, where you can give and you can receive, where you know when to stop, because the strategy is to stop giving at this moment and watch when you stop. Because some of you're not even in a twin flame connection. You find out that for some friends that have disappointed you, when you stop giving, that's when you realize whether they truly are for you, whether they truly like you. That's when you're able to observe, because sometimes we're just so distracted in the activity that we don't stop to listen. I'm just going to get this card for the twin flame and to see one card each for each of this energy. Okay, no, so excited. Let me see what went down. I think that's down. Okay, so the energy as of the current energy. I always like my cards flying because they are accurate that way. So luck is on your side. You may not think so. You may not think, because it's like the bumblebee. People, it's not expected to fly, but somehow flying. And this is communication, compromise, forgive, work it out. As I said, some of you, it's actually because you haven't forgiving yourself. Forgiving the partner. That's what I meant. And this may be the time for you to forgive. Even if the person isn't reaching out, just forgive, because you're not a victim. And this may be the time to be open to compromise and to open to working it out, because some people will say walk out of it completely, and spirit may be trying to teach you that in divine timing everything is going to work out for you. That's what spirit is trying to tell you. I hope you like this. I hope this resonated. If this resonated, give a thumbs up, comment, so that I'm encouraged to keep doing this.